have eaten David's cookies at your house and you'd like to say hi to Jane and me, we'd love to hear from you. Our testimonial line is 1-800-395-1601. This is one of the largest offers we've ever done. And look at this. We're talking 104 cookies total that you're going to get in a big deal for a price of less than $35. It's on Easy Pay as well. And we're going to make it so that you can do a lot of different options. And that's what I want to talk to you about. First of all, though, I'm going to just say this was new yesterday. Both David Venable and Mary DeAngelis had it on their shows yesterday, and 15,000 sets were already ordered. And I want to let all of you know that if you placed a wait list order yesterday, your wait list order is going to ship out right away. You do not need to reorder if you were on a wait list yesterday because they filled that, and those will ship out right away too. Let's start right here. I'm going to just say this is their #1 cookie. It's like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's not chips, it's chunks. So it's the chocolate chunk cookies. You're going to get 48 of those no matter what, unless you want all 104 cookies to be the chocolate chunk. You can do that as well. Then we also have what we call lemon coolers. These lemon coolers are so great because they have the white chips in them. And these lemon coolers, you for the first time can get all 104 cookies in the lemon coolers, or you'll be able to do it in a combo, which I'll tell you about in a moment. This is their new cookie. It's a dark chocolate cookie with white chocolate chips in it. And that one, brand new, you can get all 104 cookies in that cookie if you want. And we also, for the first time, are offering you their amazing oatmeal raisin cookie, which I'm telling you is just as good as the chocolate chunk. And for the first time ever, you don't have to buy a combo to get these. You can buy all 104 cookies in the oatmeal raisin cookie. If you don't want all 104 cookies in the same cookie, here's what you can do. You can actually do the chocolate chunk. I'm going to show the whole thing here for a moment. The chocolate chunk with the lemon cooler, or the chocolate chunk with the dark chocolate, or the chocolate chunk with the oatmeal raisin. So either way, you're going to get the chocolate chunk, and you can decide whether to do a combo with any one of these, or if you want all this, all the oatmeal, all the lemon, or all the chocolate chunk of the 104, you can do that. Here's the thing. It's one of our big deals here at QVC. It's like a today's special value. That's the kind of pricing you're getting. So you're getting 104 cookies for $34.12, or the 4 monthly payments of $8.53. Besides choosing kind of like what cookies you want, you get to choose the ship week. You can either have it shipped out right away, or the week of March 15th, which, by the way, will get you ready in time for Easter, because Easter is actually about, I think, 6 weeks away. And the other thing you'll choose, too, is just that you can choose it on single shipment or auto delivery. Auto delivery means it will ship out right now or March 15th, whichever one you choose. And then you'll get another shipment in June, in October, and December of this year. It's always free shipping and handling. So a lot of people are going to place their orders. They ordered so many yesterday that's why we had to go on a wait list. So they literally filled those orders today. So I'm just letting you know, this is the time to start ordering if you want these. Since yesterday, now 16,000 orders have been sold. Here's the best part. I'm just going to show you this. Your order is going to come in 2 boxes, no matter what you order. 2 boxes. When you get these home and you open it up, all of the actual preformed cookie doughs will be in here. You want to keep it frozen because you bake it from frozen. But the best part is I can take out 2. Well, I would never take out 2 because I'd eat at least 4. Anyway, so you can take out however many you want. You don't have to bake them all at the same time. There's a lot of times I just take out 6 if it's just Mark and me. If the kids are around, I'll take out a dozen or 2 dozen and bake up those cookies. And the best part is you can eat them as soon as they come out of the oven, pretty much, and as soon as they cool down enough. I want to bring in Adina Michio because she is the person who brings David cookies to QVC, and we love her for it because I love these cookies. Adina, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for having me, Mary Beth. So excited to be here. And yes, Mary Beth, not only did we sell 15,000 yesterday, but thousands went into wait list, to your point. And we are filling them. We're so excited, and I'm thrilled to be here because this really is a big deal.
And it's a big deal, is right. No doubts about it. I want to go through the cookies, but I'm going to start with the all-time favorite, the chocolate chunk, which they can now get all 104 of chocolate chunk, or they can do the chocolate chunk with a combo of other ones. Let's talk. What makes David's cookies so good, and especially this one, which is the chocolate chunk?
So this is the cookie that started David's Cookies. In 1979, we started in that famous department store in New York City. People stood in line. Well, actually, first they went down to the basement, then they stood in line. And by the way, they paid $1 a cookie back in 1979. And when I think about what my father was earning in 1979, I don't know if we could afford to buy more than maybe 1 or 2 cookies.
Right.
But this was the cookie that started it. It was all about the ingredients, the brown sugar, the chunks of chocolate. And we've done it today with frozen cookie dough that you, Mary Beth, you said it perfectly. You're baking 1, 2, 3, a dozen. But here today we have 8.5 dozen, actually over 8.5 dozen, and just under 6 pounds of cookie dough. Look at that cookie.
Oh, I'm telling you, I want to dive in really quickly, but let's go to another flavor. And by the way, there's a lot of people online placing their order. Go to QVC.com or tap our app that you've downloaded for free. However you want. If you've never shopped with us before, come on in. I'm swearing to you, these cookies are amazing. And it's so great that you get to cook them, bake them yourself from frozen in 12 to 15 minutes. You are eating fresh, hot cookies. It's amazing. Let's go to the oatmeal raisin, because this is one of those that is also a huge, huge favorite.
Yeah, because it's all about what's inside our oatmeal raisin. California plump raisins, rolled oats, a hint of molasses, and just a touch of cinnamon. If you don't like those overly cinnamony oatmeal raisin cookies, this is going to make you very happy. We just put it in there just for that extra touch. Just a kiss of it, you're going to love. This is really one of our most popular, Mary Beth.
It is.
And this is the reason why we decided to offer 104 of just one flavor, because you guys let us know that you wanted 104 in this particular case, oatmeal raisin cookies.
And we've never done that before. So that's really super cool. 1,000 already ordered. Let's go to the next one, which is a brand new cookie, which is the dark chocolate cookie with the white chocolate chips.
So exciting. This is really a rich, dark cookie, and you can see that, loaded with premium cocoa powder. But then we fold in creamy white chocolate chips. So you get a little bit of a different chocolate bite. So it really is chocolate times 2. If you're a chocolate lover, this is the where to go. Maybe combine that with the chocolate chunks so you get that one as well.
And you know what's interesting? It's not too, like, sometimes people say, well, dark chocolate's kind of bitter. The best part is it's not bitter and it's not too sweet. It's just right in the middle. Those are so great. So those are brand new in this big deal as of yesterday. And then let's go to the lemon coolers, because this is, again, one of those cookies that I had never had before, and I love anything lemon. So tell me about this.
And this one's so exciting because our lemon cooler contains a very special ingredient, and that's pure lemon oil. And that's what gives it a little bit of an extra bake. You'll notice, Mary Beth, on the edges, that crispiness that you get, a little bit different than our traditional cookie. Remember, by the way, directions are on each and every box. 350 degrees, 12 to 14 minutes, depending on how you like your cookies. Mary Beth, this cookie has butter. This cookie, again, has premium white chocolate. If you love lemon, it's a must. And we dusted some of them here in my home kitchen with powdered sugar. and you can do the same if you'd like to do so.
I think that's a great idea. Here's the thing I want to quickly remind everybody, because we are busy taking orders. Use QVC.com if you at all can. I want to remind you, here's the chocolate chunk. That's their number one. It's like the chocolate chip cookie, but with chunks instead of chips. You can do all 104 cookies in chocolate chunk, or you can do chocolate chunk with some lemon coolers, or chocolate chunk with some of the new dark chocolate with white chips, or you can do chocolate chunk with the oatmeal raisin. But for the first time ever, we are offering all 104 cookies in oatmeal raisin if you want to do that, or all 104 in the dark chocolate with the white chips, which is a brand new cookie. And you can also do all 104 in the lemon coolers. So here's what you decide. However you want the cookies, you can see your choices there. Then you choose your ship week. Do you want it shipped out right away, or the week of March 15th, which will get you ready for Easter? And then you can choose auto delivery or single shipment. But because this is a big deal price, I highly recommend auto delivery, because you can always cancel, but then it will ship out whatever you've ordered. And then June, October, December will be the other 3 shipments. And you stay at this price, and you stay at this easy pay, and you stay free shipping and handling. Let me go over to Jane. What did you say? I'm sorry. What did you say, hon? Oh, okay, let's take a look at the factory. Adina, tell me about how they make these cookies.
Oh, well, this is our bakery, and if we do one thing, it's cookie dough, and we do it right. We make lots of it, again, with every ingredient that you know and love. But what can make it better? Let's preform it. Let's get rid of those mixing bowls. Let's make it convenient and easy out of your freezer into a preheated oven in 12 to 14 minutes. Your house will smell like a home, because we at David's Cookies know how to make cookie dough. This is why, Mary Beth, 2020 award winner for best cookie.
I was just going to say.
I might not ever let that go.
This is award winning, and you're getting almost 6 pounds of cookie dough, 8.5 dozen. I got to go over to Jane, because she and I are cookie monsters together. And I tell you seriously, when I make these, Jane, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, we do. We're a big David's fan, and it's good to see you always, Adina, the person that sends me more emails than any other person in America. But I love it. Thank you so much. Listen, here's the deal. I was thinking about when I was a little girl, and literally would walk from school to Bevan's Deli and pay 25 cents for a pickle. 25 cents. You know how much these cookies are? 33 cents per cookie.
Each. Yeah.
So when you think about that, that was a whole lot of years ago that we were paying 25 cents for a pickle, one pickle. These are 33 cents a piece. I mean, come on.
Okay, but I have to say the funniest story, Mary Beth, you probably don't even think it was half as funny as it was. Mary Beth phoned me yesterday, and I said, Mary Beth, did you enjoy your cookies? You tried the new ones? I didn't get any cookies. I said, Mary Beth, I know we sent it to you. We sent it to you last week. I go on my computer, I look, I said, Mary Beth, they delivered at 1:17 on Wednesday. She's like, oh my gosh, I put them right in the freezer. I thought it was my auto delivery.
That's funny. You know, my husband did the same thing. Somebody had sent me a sample. It might have been Adina. And he saw them, and he's like, oh, I'll put them in the freezer, but never told me about them. So meanwhile, these cookies are in there, and I'm like, darn it, I could have been eating cookies. But honestly, we do.
Sorry, Mary Beth.
Our whole family does order these cookies, and it's a fresh bake experience every single time. They're delicious. So try them, and especially with this deal. Thanks, Adina.
Yeah, and I have to say too, you know, as a grandma of little kids, and there's just something about Grandma's house has to smell like fresh cookies. And so all I have to do is bake 6 or a dozen of these and then put the rest back in the freezer, and all of a sudden Mimi's house smells amazing, plus you make the kids happy. And I gotta just tell you, to get this price, I would go on auto delivery just on this set, because it's amazing. I want those lemon coolers. You can get all kinds of different things. Let me show everybody what your options are. Again, we'll bring that thing. You can get